What's going on? You tuned into the hottest up and coming podcast. Can't shut us up, man. Bro, what's up? What's going on with you?
Man, what is going on? My brothers and sisters out there, man. What is going on, family? Man, I'm excited today, man. We got some hot, what I'm saying, some hot takes today for y'all, man. It's gonna be fire. Got my boy Zay in the building, and I got a special guest on today, man. I got my brother from I-Town, man, George. Also goes by Curious George, man. What's going on, George?
Good.
Hey man, I'm just chilling, hanging out. Had to come and check y'all out to see what y'all had going on in the podcast today. Give y'all my inputs, how that be. So I'm ready to get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Listen here, man. I could not, what I'm saying, be touching on sports and not bring my boy, my OG from our town, man, to touch on some sports, man. Today, man, we're going to be talking about Bronny James being drafted. We're going to be talking about Klay Thompson. We're going to be talking about PG-13 and some other free agents where they signed at. And also, we got to touch on the Heat and the Lakers and see what can take place, man. But yes, we got a special guest today, man, and expect him to come on some more, man. This won't be the first and last time. So we excited, man. Let's
Mhm.
dive into it, man. So we're gonna jump into the Bronny James take right now, man. So Zay, you want to go ahead and kick it off and basically give a little insight on what happened with Bronny James, man?
Yeah, of course. If y'all was staying up to date with things, Bronny James, he got drafted recently. I believe he went number 50 55
55.
55 in the draft. And a lot of people are saying that he didn't really deserve his spot. He shouldn't have been drafted based on his records in college. After coming out of college, he only averaged about 2.5 points per game with about 22 minutes. So a lot of people are wondering what's going on. How did this guy get up in here? And is this just because of his dad? Is it fair? What kind of player is he going to become, or does he even deserve to be in the spotlight that he's in? So there's a lot of controversy going on between thoughts of people who think that he deserves to be there. Maybe they feel like they owe it to his dad to give him a shot because of what his dad has contributed to the game. And there's some people that think this guy just shouldn't even be a D1 athlete or doesn't belong here at all.
No, no, man. And before before George touch on this, man, let me go ahead and get this out the way, okay? Because the big word here is nepotism, man. Okay, and as a black man, what offends me is like, you know, we live in a society in America where nepotism been a thing since before all three of us was even thought of, right? Like, how long has this been going on? Okay, yes, we know Bronny freaking James got drafted because of his dad. Okay, we know that, bro. It's no secret. I mean, we all know that. But what offends me is like now all of a sudden people want to feel like they want to talk about it and have a big issue with it when it's been going on in the league for how long? The NBA is filled with like what 70% of black players. Okay, black players, 70%. Okay, you know how many GMs, white owners, and all that stuff been getting their sons and whatever nieces and all that in certain positions in the front office. Don't nobody say
Mhm.
nothing. But here we have a black successful man that earned. This is not just somebody that was a janitor that just came out of nowhere and the NBA draft my son for me. No, this is LeBron freaking James that got drafted in 2003. Okay, that's been putting in work, that's been carrying the mantle for how long? Because when Kobe left the game, it was LeBron James. He's been putting in work. If anybody deserved for their son to get drafted, I would probably say that's LeBron James. Okay, so we have a black man here that got his son drafted into the NBA, and everybody wanna, wanna be angry about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been going on for a long time. Whether that's in Amazon, people get their spouse or whatever, in jobs, and it happens all the time. Jenny Buss, bro, she runs the freaking Lakers.
Mhm.
Jenny Buss, what experience does she have in running a team? You know why she got that job? I think because a late great father was the owner of that team. Okay, it happens all the time. People, is LeBron James is not the first, and he won't be the last to get his son in a certain position. And last thing before I hand it off to you, George, what bothers me the most, bro, is the fact that it's it's our own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to be the biggest LeBron fan. I get it. You guys say he cries a lot, which as a LeBron guy, I can admit at times he does take a little bit too far. But
Mhm.
I mean, it's your own people. You have your. I'm literally on Twitter and I'm seeing, or X. I'm sorry, formerly known as Twitter. I am seeing black folks. Oh, he's just there. Bro, shut up. You know, this is why, bro, we don't go nowhere as a society because not only they don't want to see us win, but we don't want to see each other win. Like, bro, it's not that deep, bro. That's a black man. Be proud, be happy for LeBron. And I'm genuinely excited, man. I'm excited. The first father and son duo in the NBA history. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But to say all that, I'm gonna hand it off to you, George. As far as what do you think about the backlash that they've been receiving, and then we'll touch upon what his role will possibly be with the Lakers. Go ahead.
Um, Truthfully, I'll say, like me myself, the person I'm a sports person, so anytime I see social media when I see comments about LeBron or anybody and just anybody, I read the comments. So truthfully,
Right.
I haven't seen the backlash that y'all see, especially not from black people. I see it from the new sporting sites and the sports center and all these different, like, you know what I'm saying, places that's having these topics, but I don't see black people really bringing it up like that. I see everybody posting about it, but I see black people commenting on it, but and I see us
Okay.
like I see us making those comments, and we all asking the same thing. Why everybody upset about it? But
Upset.
I don't see the black people like making those posts that they are upset about it. So, because I think most people understand that what it is. We know that Bronny, he's not the normal prospect the that would have got drafted if he, I would say, if that wasn't his name and his name was
Right. If he
JoJo.
was one of us, if he was like us.
No, he would not been have drafted. He probably would not been to USC. He probably would not, like, because if you've been following him for a long time, like since high school, like he didn't get many points in high school, and
Right.
he's been a utility player basically everywhere he's been. He's not been a bucket getter. You know what I'm saying? When high
Right.
school, he
Right.
wasn't a bucket getter. In college,
He
so
wasn't the best player on his high school team. No, he wasn't.
I don't think he's been the best player on any team he's been on. So
Right.
when he got to college, like I just saw it as like him developing and doing what he was doing. So to but once you heard LeBron say he want to play with his son, most people knew it was going to happen sometime. Like I thought it was. At first, I thought it would happen. Then when he had the little situation with the heart attack thing, the heart scare,
Cardiac.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it wasn't going to happen. I thought like even without, like, no matter how good he played, I thought that he was going to have to wait at least one more year. I didn't think he was going to come out this year just because of the situation with that, and he wanted to like prove himself to see like the, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like probably what he average
I think
in
it was
college? I
four
know,
in college, like 4.5, I believe. It was like
yeah,
4.5 or something
4.5
like.
points. So like
Yeah.
most people, like, being realistic, everybody thought, like, you know what I'm saying, he should at least go back one more year and have at it to see if he can, like, just show people like he can get buckets, he can do whatever it is, and like and rise up, like, to do better than he did this year, and like see if he can be the man,
Right.
at least
Right.
like at least one year, or to see how he would do. So, but so to see him come out, I was like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. So he did great in in the I guess when they had the workouts, he showed that he's an athlete, and I guess once he showed that
He's
he's an
really. I
athlete,
heard he's really athletic. I heard he's
yeah,
really
once he
athletic.
showed
Yeah.
that he was a good prospect athletic wise, I was like, okay, see, they can justify doing what they're gonna do now, since he, like, if you can show that you're an athlete, you got something to work with, and
That's right.
at least he showed that he got something to work with for our skills, and like he tested like a lot better than like all the players that was there, even though he hasn't proved that he was a bucket getter, but he proved that he's an
Right.
athlete. So yeah, like, to me, like, to see that. he got chose. Like as long as he wasn't drafted in the first round. So as long as he wasn't
Yeah.
drafted in the first round, anything's possible. Because we've seen anybody get drafted. We've seen people like from overseas that we've never heard of get
Right, right.
drafted. We've seen like people like that in this league just been like this year was I guess it was the year of the D League and overseas. So I didn't know anybody in the draft like one or two people. Truthfully, like I followed like so. Hey, I wasn't like surprised that he got drafted. Everybody knew it was going to happen.
It was gonna
Either,
happen, yeah.
either he was going to get drafted by the Lakers, or they was going to sign him as a free agent, or LeBron was going to force his way to whatever team that drafted him. That's what the options I
Yep.
thought was going to happen. That's what it was. So LeBron, he had to pull this. He had to pull his card.
That's
His
right.
put a little muscle in and talk to his people and talk to the high art stuff for the Lakers. Hey, you got to make that happen. Y'all want me to be here? You know, yeah, y'all want me to be
You
here.
better drop
So
my
draft
son.
my son.
Shoot.
Yeah, you draft my son, and hey, I want to see it happen. And you, as long as you draft my son, I'm gonna be loyal. So
Right, right,
and so he put that on me, and they did it. So like, truth, like once you're in the second round, we don't know what these players gonna be. So like
yeah.
as long as he in the first round, I wasn't too bothered. So if he'd have got drafted in the first round, I'd be like, I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's what
that.
I'm with you.
You going a little too
I'm with
far
you.
now.
Yeah.
So now in the second round, anything's possible. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't like I said, the people that's making it a big deal is the people like that already don't like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, like
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not the I'm a I'm a I'm a truth teller. So
You
I
you you you
I
would
don't
claim
hate yeah I
you be
don't
giving
hate
me constructive
LeBron.
criticism?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk drunk when LeBron playing bad. I'm gonna chill when he playing good. Like as long as you don't come from my, everybody know me. I'm a Jordan fan. So as long as you don't leave Jordan alone,
I
as
know.
long as you leave
Yeah.
Jordan alone, I'm a chill for LeBron. Know what I'm saying? So like, but like to me, it's cool to see like actually see him drafted and play with his son. But that we got to see how it worked now. Cause
Let's see how it
I
Yeah.
got
works.
thoughts on that. That's just getting drafted now. I know LeBron and I know how it's gonna be. So we got to talk. We gonna I guess have to talk about actual play on the court and
That's right.
that like
Yeah.
he just ain't gonna be out there and just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? And if he
Nah,
gonna
they
be on the
going he
yeah,
gonna
if
be on the court.
he gonna
Yeah.
be on the court, he gonna have to prove himself. And I always think about I don't know if I'm long winded right now, but I always think about what LeBron gonna do. You know LeBron. He driving down the whole he driving to the basket and he have to pass it out. But a
Hey,
big game and his son in there. And he got to shoot that ball. You
100%, man. And
you
hey,
go
I know one thing. They gonna see Bronny gonna save a lot of gas money because all he gotta do is ride with his daddy to the games. So he gonna
hey,
he gonna save a
that's a
lot of gas
fact.
money.
That's a
hey,
fact. Ball
but
pulling every time.
but
yeah,
before we go deeper, man, Zay, man, you want to have a take
Of
on
course,
what
man.
me and George just talking about before we
So
move on?
George, I agree with a lot of things you say, man. We're gonna have to see how Bronny's gonna do. I don't think the kid has had a fair shake when it comes to his health conditions. Of
yeah,
course, I don't feel like we've gotten a chance to see what he can really do on the court. And a lot of people, man, that go through that heart failure, that go through certain health conditions like that, they never play sports again. So me personally, looking at it, it's a blessing for him that he was able to get through that and get back on the court. Because we all know what's going on with Shaquille O'Neal's son, how he was supposed to be in the league a while back and he
oh
went
yeah,
his own health conditions. So props to Bronny for getting back out there on the court. I do feel like we would have seen more of his potential if he stayed another year in college and got to actually show us instead of just coming right off of recovery and doing the little he could come in fresh start of the season and show us what you can really do, show us your true potential. Now as it comes to when it comes to training, his father has many doors to access many different types of training. LeBron James himself has trained with Navy SEALs. He's been out there. He's mentally, physically tough. Every aspect of health is covered. Bronny's potential is
Not you bringing up the man trained with the Navy SEAls.
Navy SEALs. Back in 2011, he trained with the Navy
He
SEALs
sure did.
to push his mental toughness
He sure did.
and physical toughness to a different level. And I think his dad has all the right guidance, and I think Bronny just needs to follow the program, come in, show effort, and follow through.
Well, that was marvelous, man. What I would say to that, man, because what I think we should get into next is his role on the team. What his role on the team is gonna be.
Yeah.
Me personally, man, if you know, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on it before I pass it on to you guys. For me, I think his role, he's gonna have a role. He's gonna get some burn. He's LeBron James' son because Lakers didn't just draft him because he was LeBron James' son. They drafted him because Lakers. One thing I know about Lakers franchise is that they take pride in being part of history. They love to be a part of history. So they're gonna want to see him on the floor with his dad. They're gonna want to be able to be the first to say, "Oh, we was the first team to have the duo of a father and a son to be on the court." So he's gonna get some burn. For me, I think what his role is gonna be is like a 3-and-D guy. I don't know if you guys agree, but he's gonna be like a 3-and-D guy, play some great defense, and be able to knock down some shots. I don't think he's gonna be a. I don't think he's gonna be a star. I think he's gonna be like a Drew Holiday type to where he's not on Drew Holiday level, but he's just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, under Drew Holiday. Just a great defender, a guy that can knock down threes. I think that's what his role on the team is gonna be, and I think that's the highest he'll go. I don't think he's gonna be an all-star. Yeah, so he's gonna be like a little Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying? Where he plays great defense and he can knock down threes as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna be a superstar. Like I said, he's not gonna be that. He's just gonna be a role player, and that's okay. That's fine. I don't see the big issue. So I don't know if you guys agree or not, but George, what's your take on that, man? To his role.
Like basically, I think he gonna be basically like he has a potential like athletically wise, and the way he plays, that's like anybody who play LeBron to be Austin Reeves. So you play like you sit back there, hit jump shots. Bron gonna take it to the basket. He gonna pass it out. That's what anybody. He gonna shoot three. He showed like it say in the I guess in the workouts he hit the most. I don't know if he hit the most threes, but he was hitting his threes in the workouts. So
Yeah.
if he can now if he can hit his threes, he can play big for them. Like he can have a big role. Like because that's basically what they need anyway. Because that's basically how they play. LeBron gonna get the ball. He gonna go to the top of the key. He gonna go down. He gonna pass it out. Or if he not in the a post, he
Driving
gonna get in the post.
dish, driving dish and
Driving this
shit.
all day. So he gonna find a person that's wide open for the three all day. And that's been the Lakers' problem. They ain't had nobody who can hit the three.
Nobody.
Like they can't hit the three. If you can't hit the three, you're not beating many
You're not
teams. You know
beating
what I'm saying?
nobody, and
That's
they couldn't play defense.
and they couldn't play defense, so he can be that guy. He can play defense, guard the wings. He's 6'2", so he can probably play guard the point guards. I don't know if he can guard shooting guards at that size. He can try, but he athletic enough to like to do the smaller guards. So he can play defense, shoot the three, and he a facilitator. I think he more of a facilitator himself, so he can probably go to the basket if he not scoring, pass out himself. So I think that'll be his game until he develop his own offense. So that's what he's missing right now. Until he develop his offense, he'll be picking.
How many minutes you think? How many minutes per game you think they're gonna give him? Like how many minutes? Like
I don't think it'll be that many. It'll probably be like probably starting off about 10 minutes a game, 10 to
10
15
minutes.
a game. 10
Yeah.
15 minutes a game unless like he's hitting now. If he hitting, he'll probably get more,
Oh
like I
yeah.
said. But that's basically, like I said, that's what happened to Austin Reed. Like I remember watching him, like he started off like not playing much, and then he started hitting shots, like hitting a lot of good bang, like wide open shots, and being the only person that's hitting shots, and he started putting them in
Yeah.
more in the role, and that's when he started starting. So I think that's what I said. I think he can be that basically Austin Reeves or more athletic. So and that's what I expect from him
Yeah.
until he develop as a player.
Yeah. Yeah. Zay, what you think about that, man? What you think his role and how fast, how quick you think he can contribute to this team, man?
I personally believe, man, his role being a smaller guy, being 6'2", playing at that point guard position, I kind of have my questions on how him and his father are going to mesh together on the court. I got just a couple thoughts on it. Just not that I'm confused about it, but I just want to see how it's going to run because we all know LeBron James is capable of playing many different positions. But the question is he going to defer to his son when it comes to facilitating that ball, bringing the ball up, or exactly? That's my thoughts. So
Yeah.
maybe give him an opportunity once in a while to shine, but really control the pace of it. Also, we got another point guard over there, D'Angelo Russell. So I'm gonna have
Mr.
to
Ghost, Mr. Ghost in the playoffs.
how he
Sorry,
meshes
Zay.
with D'Angelo as well. And the my a couple more questions I got for Bronny
Mm-hmm.
is you didn't he didn't shoot too well. Well, his field goal percentage wasn't high for college. He is a decent 3-point shooter.
Was it like in the mid-30s
He
or
was in the 30% range for college.
30s?
I want to see if he can keep consistent, but this is not a guy that the fans are gonna want to see as a set shooter. They're gonna want to see him get more active than just being a
Be
set shooter.
feisty, man. Be that,
You know,
Tony Allen. Be that,
so
what I'm saying? That gritty grinder, man. And I'm telling you, I feel that's what he's gonna be, man. I think
there's
that's what
gonna
he's gonna
be
be.
there's gonna be a high demand for some action going on between him and his father. Some father son high
Mm-hmm.
plays. The fans are gonna be in high demand for that. That's besides the game, but I think he'll be just fine if he keeps growing and improving. But I want to see him possibly if they put him on a second unit, I could see him having a bigger role on a second unit. But that's going to conflict with fans wanting to see him play with his father. So I think he'll be all right. I see him just growing on the fundamentals that he already established. Same as you, George. That 3-point shot defense. I think he's athletic enough to defend most point guards
Mm-hmm.
that are within his height range. I don't see him
Mm-hmm.
defending shooting guards regularly. I'm gonna want to see. I believe that his greatest asset can
Yo,
be his passing ability because due to his size and also just the tutelage of LeBron James, man, and just his father being as great as he is as a passer. Now, being a smaller player, if you have passing in your bag, that gives you're more of of an offensive threat on that court. You know,
right, right.
I believe that his greatest strength is gonna turn out to be his passing game, and that's what's gonna level the playing field with him and other prospects.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue that, man. That's LeBron James' son, bro. It's in his blood. It's past, But for me, no, I'm with you on that. But I would also say his defense. I think his defense is gonna be something to look for, man. And so I'm excited, man. I think he's gonna be fine. Like I said, I don't see no star, no superstar. At least for now, I don't see it. But I do think he's gonna be a great role player. I'll give him that. He'll be fine. Okay, but before we move on, guys, can y'all imagine the damn lob? Lob to James, back to
Yeah,
James.
that's what I was gonna mention. Like the one thing you expect is like a fast break, either him passing LeBron a lob or LeBron throwing him one, like they were doing in like practice and stuff like that. That's what
Yeah.
I expect. Like you're gonna see those once or twice a game. That's why I expect a little him and D Wade kind of thing. If he can,
Oh
if,
my
if he can,
gosh.
like he got that kind of athletic ability to be that kind of way. But they would have to get that kind of they would have to get that kind of relationship on the court like D Wade had, like when
Absolutely.
on the fast break running. Because LeBron go run, so
He
he
gonna
going to
run.
he got to be able to get he better run. He got to learn how to run too. Because when LeBron going, he going full speed, and LeBron if
Absolutely.
he on the court, LeBron gonna try to make sure he try to eat. So I think LeBron gonna try to make he gonna keep. I think they're gonna keep that in mind. He like, hey, could I if I got a chance to score and it's my son coming behind me, I'm gonna dish it off to my son. I'd rather see him get a bucket than me. That's he gonna probably give a couple points a game that he would use to take himself with if it's a fast break position.
I can see LeBron doing that, man. And people gotta understand too, like you was kind of alluding to, man, chemistry and all that. It's gonna take time. I don't think it's just Bronny gets on the court and then they start throwing alley hoops. Bronny throwing alley
Yeah,
hoops from his legs. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time.
yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
take time, man.
Yeah. I don't think you gonna see like not you ain't gonna see nothing special to that. Like you ain't gonna really know how good or what he gonna be. until after the first All-Star to the All-Star break. Like you'll know what his role gonna be, or what he gonna be doing, how many minutes he gonna be playing, because that'll give him enough time to see if he actually gonna be on the court. If they need to, I don't think they would do that, but I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to send him down if he's not getting no minutes. Send him down to the G League or anything like that. But I guess we got to see how the players looking, and if he coming in strong, it's gonna take him a little time to adjust to playing. But yeah, that's anything's possible. So I guess
Do,
we'll see.
do you think? Do y'all think he should definitely get some burn in the summer league, like just to get him,
Oh,
get him
that's
going?
automatically.
Okay.
That's automatically. That's all rookies. So no matter who you is, all the rookies playing in the summer league, they got
Okay.
to they want to see what they looking like, and give people a little preview of what they gonna be looking. So
Right. Right. Right.
that's when any rookie they playing in the summer league, at least their first year. Especially they probably try to establish, like they probably gonna try to establish early on what they want him to work on. So like that's probably what they doing now. Figure out, hey, LeBron, running with this summer league, so I want you to work on this because this what we're gonna be doing. If you be on the team, you getting minutes. We need you to be working on your shot. We need to be shooting the threes and stuff like that. So yeah, he's best. He's definitely playing the summer league.
Before we move on to the next topic, guys, because that was great, man. Just to clear the air, guys. So whenever you guys see me on my phone or even on my other laptop or whatever the case may be, it's not that I'm ignoring these fine fellas here. Is that I'm checking for other sources and stuff like that. Okay, for example, I'm trying to look out for free agency. Okay, I follow Woj a lot, so I'm trying to see if anything is popping up. Okay, because last time, man, I got an earful from some people about that, thinking I'm ignoring my god brother and stuff. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm looking for sources. Okay, I'm on X right here, looking for news. Okay, it happens all the time. Okay, but so guys.